Word problems is the translation of story into an equation. So whatsoever the story is given, so what you will have to do, you will have to translate in mathematical expression and equation. This is the first step, the key step to the solution. The next is, please read this one.
What is the similarity between solving one's problems and solving word problems?
Okay. So what is the similarity between solving one problem and solving word problems? So this means that you would have to visualize that if you are asked to do that, if this is happening with you, that one day you are bringing a jar of jam and 30% was eaten somebody, and now you are weighing. So if you are asked what was the original weight, so just visualize that you are given this task, that how you will approach this. So practically apply it to your life, make it a your problem, then convert it into the easiest way to solve that. Anyhow, so what is that?
Process in solving word problems.
So there is a complete method and complete process to solve word problems. Please read this.
The three R's and the ESP of solving word problems. Read the problem thoroughly, represent the unknown by means of a variable, relate the unknown to each other and values given in the problem. Equate from an equation using the facts in the problem, solve the equation, prove the answer.
Okay, so this is all about that. That the three R's. If I can just what I mean to say, the three R's, and these are the read, the first one, represent, and relate. So these are the three R's. Read the problem thoroughly, represent the unknown by means of variable x, y, z, whatsoever, and relate the unknown to each other and the values given in the problem. So these are the three R's. Three R's. Now the next is that ESP. So here we can say that what is ESP. Okay, look at this. The ESP is this one for the E. Okay, let me. My pen is just. Now it's. I think. Now let's see. This is E and S and P. So ESP. E mean equate from an equation using the facts in the problem. S means solve the equation. And the last one is P, prove the answer. So these things, what we can say, this is the practical way. First three R's and then E, S, P. So if you are keeping three R's and ESP in your mind, then definitely you will start from the first R, that is read the problem thoroughly, then represent the unknown by means of whatsoever unknown means whatsoever you are looking for, or the ways, or the total cost, or the dimension, or the rate, profit, whatsoever you are asked to find, that is called the unknown by variable, putting it x, v, y, z, or whatsoever. Then relate the unknown to each other and values given in the problem. So you will have to make the equation, the mathematical equation in this last R. Then what you will have to do after having this much data, equate from an equation using the facts in the problem, solve the equation and prove the answer. So this is all about what we can say, the three R's and ESP. So we are just clearing this and move to the next, that is, please read this one.
Solving word problems involving odd, even, and consecutive numbers.
This is for the example. But we can say that if we are given a sample problem that how can we solve that. The first is all about solving word problems involving odd, even, and consecutive numbers. Odd numbers which are not divisible by 2, even which are divisible by 2, and consecutive numbers. So let's see how we are getting this. Odd numbers. Please read this one.
Odd numbers are whole numbers not divisible by 2. Example 21, 19, 17, 15. Even numbers are whole numbers divisible by 2. Example 22, 86, 30, 54. Consecutive numbers follow without interruption. Example 1, 2, 3, 4.
Consecutive. So there is a difference of 1. You are adding just 1 and you are getting the next number. Anyhow, consecutive odd numbers. Please read this one.
Consecutive odd numbers are odd numbers in interrupted order. Example 3, 5, 7, 9. Consecutive even numbers are even numbers in uninterrupted order. Example 2, 4, 6, 8.
So this is all about what we can say the continuation, the successive numbers. That 3 after the first odd number, the second is 5, no missing of that, and we are just getting the next immediately after that 7, and after this 7 the next immediate odd number is 9. Similarly, uninterrupted flowing from this starting from 2 and then 4 and 6 and 8 and so on. So these are the consecutive even numbers and consecutive odd numbers. If you are asked to find these type of the problems, so you will have to keep all these things in mind. Okay, so example, that's a very interesting examples. First column is
Consecutive numbers.
second column is
Representation.
representation. Next is
Consecutive numbers.
yes, next.
Consecutive numbers.
Okay,
Representation.
so this is all about that. That if we are looking for the consecutive numbers, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So how we are getting that if we are starting from x is given that you must start from this number. The first number is starting, let's go 7, then you are getting one more to the previous one more to this post number, that is 7, one more, and then 2 more, then 3 more, then adding 4 to the to get the next one. Similarly, consecutive numbers, if they are starting from 72, then these are the even numbers, adding to 74, then 76, then 78. So representation is that if you are supposing y is the first number even, then you are adding y plus 2, y plus 4, y plus 6, y plus 8. Consecutive numbers, so 101, if you are just starting from that, so z is that every time you are adding 101, so 2, 1, 4, then 7, 6, and then 8. So you in this way, these are the examples, some of the examples. Please read this one.
Examples. The sum of 3 consecutive numbers is 90. Find the numbers. Solution. Let x equals the first number, then x plus 1 the consecutive next number, and x plus 2 the third consecutive number. Their sum is 90. X plus x plus 1 plus x plus 2 equals 90.
So it's an example that if you are asked just to find the sum of the 3 consecutive number is 90, find the numbers. The sum of 3 consecutive number is 90, find the numbers. So this is a problem. So how you will have to suppose, because you are looking for the x is the first number, then whatsoever the x is, so x plus 1 is the second number, second consecutive, because adding one more to the previous number to the first number, then 2 more to the first number, and you are getting these 3. So we are looking for all those numbers whose sum is 90. So what should be the answer? Can you calculate quickly? What should be those numbers? This is the equation now. What are those numbers?
90.
First, second, and third. You will have to solve this equation mentally. Okay, you are doing your paperwork. Anyhow, it's good to see. So, what is the answer?
Like 3x plus 3.
What is the first number?
Did you hear it? Or I said 3x plus 3.
So, you are looking for the three consecutive numbers. Whose sum is 90. Not getting any idea.
I don't really know what, like.
What's wrong? It's a equation is given that this x plus this x plus this x, 3x. Oh, let me solve this. Okay, it's just a mental mathematics. Now from here onward, what you would have to write that this is the equation. So 3x plus 3 is equal to 90. Are you getting this?
Yeah, that's what I.
That's you have done. Am I right?
Yeah.
So the next step is this implies that 3x will remain on the left hand side, and here this is 90 and this 3 will be on the other side. Am I right? Are you getting this step?
Yeah.
Okay. So 3x is equal to what? Is there 87?
87?
90 minus 3 is what?
87.
87. So x is equal to what then? X is equal to
87.
dividing 87
Or
87 divided by 3. It's a 3 2s are 6 and 3 9s are 27. Am I right? Are you getting this?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first number is 29. Then the second number is 30.
40.
And the next one is last one is.
31.
And can you make the sum 90? If you are adding.
Yeah.
So this is the way to get the answer. It's all about the mental mathematics. So mind math. Just add, be quick. The options are given and you will have to solve it. Anyhow, this is the right way you can get the equation. So you can get the solution also. So this was just the example. Okay, let's see. Manipulating the equation we have, this was what I was doing over there. The first is this, the second is this, the third is this, and the sum is 90, just to check the answer. Okay, please read this problem. Example. Can you read this?
Find 3 consecutive even numbers whose sum is 108. Solution. Let x equal the first even number, then x plus 2.
Okay. So this is your what we can say home assignment. Please note this and send the solution. So we are just skipping it. So you are looking for the 3 consecutive number whose sum is 108.
Okay.
So once again, this is slightly different. Can you read this?
Yeah, let x equal the first odd number.
No. First read the question is something very important.
Find 3 consecutive odd integers whose sum is 57. Solution. Let x equal the first odd number, then x plus 2 equal the second odd number, and x plus 4 the consecutive
Okay.
odd number.
Okay, why we are adding 2 4?
Because it,
In the last problem, we are adding only 1. To get the odd number, we will have to add what? 2 more every time. Let's suppose, think about any odd number. Please think about any odd number.
3.
What? 3? 3 is your odd number. So, to get the next odd number, consecutive odd number, what should be added?
2.
2, 5. And what should be added to get the next?
2.
2. So every time, if x is the odd number, so every time to get the next consecutive odd number, you will have to add 2. Am I right?
Yes.
So that's why we are supposing that if x is the first odd number, then every time we are adding 2 more. And then 2 more means 4 more to this one. So every time we are adding 2. So to get the odd numbers. So that's why this is the problem. So please note down only this line and try to solve this. Can you write the solution?
Good.
So please note down only this line. So we are moving to the next. 3 consecutive odd integers whose sum is 57. So this is all about this problem, and let's see what is next. So work problem. So we will talk about the work problem. Now first in this presentation, the first part of this presentation, what we have seen that if you are looking for the consecutive numbers, either these are even, odd, or just only the consecutive digits. So what we are doing, we are just supposing it starting from x, and these are the odd or even, we are keep on adding 2 more to the previous, and if these are the simple consecutive natural numbers, then we are keep on adding 1 to the previous to get this. Then according to the situation, if the sum is given, the product is given, the difference is given, whatsoever the condition is, so according to the equation, we are just posing it to x and getting the answer. So in the next lesson, we will talk about the work problem. So these are in the next slides, you will find how to solve these type of the problems when the work involved, the number of days, the number of men, the time involved, that how much time is required to complete a work, and this how much work is completed in the separated given time. So this is all the relevant problems. So we will learn few techniques and few examples to solve these type of the problems which are frequently coming in the pre-SAT and SAT exam, especially in the mathematical portion. So this is all about that. If you want to ask any question, if you have any query, so this is the time to ask. Make query and query.
I don't have a question.
Okay. So whatsoever I have asked you, just send to me, and whatsoever you have solved, so you can send me to what I mean to say on WhatsApp or on this Zoom. There is an option to send the files also. So I have been added to your contact. You are also added to my contact list. So you can send anything from Zoom option to send the files. You can also WhatsApp me to any solution or any problem, any question or anything else. Okay? I'm sure
Okay.
you are getting me.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the time to say aloud. Yes.
Okay. Hafiz,
Thank you.
you.
Thank you very much.